What is going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian coming at you with a G.I. Joe Classified Series review. This is a very special one. Today we're looking at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Cobra Commander Once Man. And we are very excited to have this. Highly sought after. My thoughts on this release. I know a lot of people in the end wanted this and had a hard time getting it on Hasbro Pulse. And I definitely have some opinions on that. I don't think they should have allowed 5 per customer. I think maybe two or three tops. I think that had a lot to do with it. However, the other side of me understands that when they announced this character figure, there was a lot of pushback saying that nobody wanted it. Not too many people were interested in it. In fact, a lot of people said that that was their least favorite part about the movie was the whole Cobra Law aspect of it. So, I don't fault Hasbro too much for making this an exclusive because this is not an essential version of this character, considering that they never even made him in the original 80s line. So, however, the other side of me realizes that they made a kick-ass figure from what I've seen in the pictures. So I understand people probably had a little bit of FOMO and were like, maybe I'm not into Cobra Law, but damn it, did they do a pretty cool figure. So with that being said, let's take a look at what we're seeing here. The box is lenticular, so depending on what angle you have the snake, the transforming version. You've got the classic Cobra Commander version, and then you've got the snake, the Cobra fully transformed in there as well as Globulus, top left. We've got Nemesis Immortal, formerly Nemesis Enforcer. And then we've got Roadblock with fully transformed Cobra Commander. So if you've seen the movie, you remember what that's all about. Looking on the side here, we've got the fully transformed Cobra Commander. This is number 130. I really like that they changed the font for the number for this figure. It makes the exclusivity in this, making it more sought after. That's what we like. We like just slight differences and nuance. We've got the "I was once a man" lettering there, and pretty much everything we see there. However, we've got Falcon on the bottom left. He was a big part of the animated film. And then we've got the legalese there, as well as his rankings there. So, without further ado, I say, well, actually, you know what? I think there's more to see. Scratch that. We have the sleeve. So we've got "I was once a man" there, translucent sleeve. And then this opens up, so we've got the Velcro there, and we've got Cobra Commander in his retro gear with the Cobra Law clan there, as well as a Nemesis Enforcer, or Immortal, excuse me, and Globulus and Cobra Throne, and then all of the contents in the box. So yes, very cool. They did an awesome job with this box. I'm really, really, really loving the artwork by John Young, one of the coolest artists out there. He's done a lot for the G.I. Joe in the comics covers, just random art. He's done Transformers, some Marvel stuff. I just really, really enjoy his style. I think they did a really awesome job. So I will be opening this, but I will be saving the box at the same time. So let's not wait any longer and get the Commander out. Okay, and we've got the Commander himself out of the packaging, and I'm gonna just say what's already been said by many people who've gotten their hands on this figure, and my goodness, did they do an awesome job. I mean, this head sculpt is top-notch. All of the detail, the paint detail, the sculpted work, the mid-transformation, the eyes, the multiple eyes, because if you've seen that old movie, Cobra Commander was part of Cobra Law originally. So he was a bit of a, I don't know, one of the people of the Underground Snake Society. So he had those eyes already on him. And then they've added that detail here as well. Looking at the profile, just sculpted to perfection all the way around. I mean, this guy is super cool, grotesque, frightening, all of the above. I mean, all the way down to his arms and his elbow. Look at all the sculpted detail to make him look and give him texture like a reptile, snake. Cannot praise this guy enough. I mean, whether you think he was an essential character or not, I mean, I am one of those people who, I saw this movie with my brothers as a kid. We watched the old VHS DVD of it, and definitely had no problem with Cobra Law. In fact, if you've been reading the Skybound Energon universe, then, well, you know that they have been making a comeback. So Cobra Law ages very well. I'm a big fan of any of the extra wacky sci-fi aspects of G.I. Joe, while enjoying the military aspect of it as well. I think there's a nice merge of the two, which makes me a big fan of the IP overall. Looking at the vest, we've got the Cobra symbol there. The vest is open, it's tattered, it's discolored. Look at all that, it's uneven, which makes it really cool all the way around. We've got a hole for the little backpack that we can put on. I believe the legs are complete reuse of the retro Cobra Commander, which we received in the HISS tank, as well as the one that's going to be coming on the retro card here pretty soon. Looking at the pattern there, I mean, with 6-inch classified, they can really give us great detail. Buckle, the belt buckle there. We've got his gloves. I think a lot of people wanted the transforming snake hands. That would have been cool to have as a switchable option, but here we are. So now let's take a look at some of his accessories. So first we have the traditional Cobra Commander helmet with the white stripe. I don't think the retro, the one with the HISS tank, came with the white stripe. I kept mine in the box, so I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments if that one has the white stripe or not. I don't think it does. We'll take a look at him with that helmet. We've got the backpack, which we definitely saw in the previous retro version. We've got a little Cobra symbol there. And then we've got his classic Cobra Commander blaster, a small knife, and then multiple switchable hands. We've got fisted hands. So the ones that he comes out of the package with are the trigger fingers, and then he's got fisted hands. He's got a Cobra open palm, and then he's got the classic pointing, Cobra Commander pointing. That's not all. This is more of a deluxe figure. We have the shattered visor, and then on the back, really cool, it has all of the sculpted detail from the inside of his mask, similar to like a Darth Vader or maybe even like Iron Man. Be cool to see what he sees, but I think that's a really cool piece. As he's transforming, his visor shatters, and we've got that as an accessory for him to hold. And then, last but not least, maybe the coolest accessory, fully transformed Cobra Commander in Cobra form, full snake form. I mean, how cool is this? We've got two little arms. They just move up and down like that. I know it's not really a bendy waist, but it's enough that you can wrap him around a roadblock, which we will be doing later. But look at that face. It's got the little eyes, the multiple eyes like Cobra Commander has. So you know this is him transformed. The mouth stays open, but that's okay because they really did a nice job making it pretty accurate to an actual snake and cobra. And then turning it around, we've got that classic Cobra pattern. It's sculpted so well. Look at the top there. I mean, so really this is kind of like a two-pack when you think about it. We've got the transforming Cobra Commander, and then we've got the fully transformed Snake version. Before he was once a man. Horrible impression of the voice in the movie, but that's not going to stop me from doing it. So let's take a look at some of his articulation. Pretty standard for G.I. Joe Classified. Moves really well. Maybe you can get him into some really good poses. Could do a full split. He stands really well. Now we're gonna do some different options. Here we have him with the classic helmet on and the Cobra Commander pointing. Kept the vest on for this look because I feel like he's still somewhat Cobra Commander there. He's got the vest, he's got his helmet, he could still make some Cobra Commander-like actions and decisions. So that looks really good. Honestly, this is a great look just like this. You see that he's transforming, but he still has somewhat of his previous capabilities. Now we have him without the vest, so you can see that the pattern on his back, again, they did not get cheap on us with the sculpted and paint work. It matches our Cobra fully transformed. So that's awesome. So this is another great option for you to have him without the vest. So he's more monster snake man than human at this point. And here he is standing with the other two Cobra Commanders that I currently have. We have the Regal Cobra Commander on the left with the lighter blue and gold. And then we've got the standard G.I. Joe Classified first Cobra Commander that we had on the right with the darker blue. And he looks really cool next to both of these. He definitely, while I have not opened my retro Cobra Commander from the his tank, I think I'm going to go with him transforming from this Regal version on the left. Because I think the blues seem to match up to me. So yeah, I think he goes really well with these other Cobra Commanders. I was not able to get the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander with that cape and everything. Definitely regret that, because the more I've seen that one, the more I'm like, pretty dope figure. But I'm truly happy to have this new version as well as the other two. And here we have what most people came to see, him in snake form wrapped around the version 1 roadblock, and you can do that really nicely. If you wanted to display them like that, I think that works great. If you remember, roadblock is temporarily blinded, so he and Cobra Commander help each other out, because Cobra Commander's been screwed over by Cobra Law, and roadblock is blinded, so a unique and unlikely friendship, if you will. That looks really cool. Now, I know this isn't the Roadblock's costume that he had in this part in the movie, but we have the later version of the classified heavy gunner Roadblock. Technically version 1 of the original release, but you can also do the same thing if you prefer. If this is the only Roadblock you have, it works totally fine to wrap fully transformed Cobra Commander around the Roadblock. That works. All right, that's going to about wrap it up for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Once a Man Cobra Commander G.I. Joe Classified. I think this is an absolute home run of an exclusive. I can feel your pain and frustration if you were not able to get your hands on this. I was able to score one as soon as they put it up for sale, for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. I was able to get one. So I was one of the lucky ones. But I've been doing this for a long time, and I can confidently say that this will get a re-release. The demand is too high. It's too awesome of a figure. And just like with the previous San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, like Dr. Mindbender for Classified and Chuckles, those got re-releases on a later date. So if you could just be patient if you didn't get those, if you weren't one of the ones that were able to get it part of the original release, hang tight. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this figure in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe if you will, and we will catch you on the next episode.